talk about you. Let's talk about India. All right. I'm so excited, man. This is going to be the biggest market. But before I talk about India, I want to remind you what happened in China. You see, China is the only country that can compare to India in terms of population, 1.4 billion. Now, none of us could imagine because China or India is about 14 times the size of Thailand. Okay. It is about 14 times the size of Vietnam. It is about 14 times the size of Philippines. It is more than 40 times the size of Malaysia. It is 100 times, I don't know how many 100 times the size of Singapore. So why am I talking about China? You see, there's no one in the world that can accomplish what this guy accomplished in 8 months. Okay? You see, his name is Shudong. He positioned himself right when China opened. When China opened, they did not do 1 billion, but they gradually grew. And what happened? Well, right after 5, 6, 7, 8 years, he created a history where he was able to earn 10 million US dollars in commission in only 8 months. That is more than $1 million in commission per month. Now, you got to understand, you can be better than him. But if you're in a smaller market, it's just impossible. So why now? Well, India. India is a country where it has the population, it has the demographic, it has the growth. And every time I look at this picture, I get goosebumps. You see, this is going to only be one time. One time when you look at a stage, there are no Indians. Why? Because India is not yet open. But a few years from now, when we go to India and when New Skin has an event, that whole stage is going to be full of Indians. The question is, how many of those people are in your team? You see, I understand one thing, and you must understand this. India is going to open with or without you. Someone is going to make millions of dollars with or without you. Noon and I, we made millions from this small Thailand market. So India, someone is going to make money. I understand that every time someone buy a product, someone in India will get paid commission. You see, for those that are doing new skin business outside in other countries, India is the only country that is different from everywhere. First, all our products are being produced, manufactured in India. So don't worry about tariff. Okay, there's no tariff because everything is coming from India. Okay, now commission. Understand there are 3 types of people that will join our business. Okay, so if you're an Indian right now, listen up. You are either a direct seller, you are either a brand affiliate, or you are a BR. Okay, there's only 3 things. Okay, now if you join just a direct seller, that means you're not interested in building the business. You just want to sign up and use some product, sell some product. Okay, as a direct seller, you will get paid on your L1, which is level 1. And we call that the marketing bonus. Okay? If you become an affiliate, that means maybe you want to make a little bit more money. So you will get L1, marketing bonus, L2, developing bonus. But I'm going to India and I'm looking to build an army of BRs. You see, I understand one thing. Every time somebody buys a product, somebody gets paid. Okay? Now, many of you know a company called Herbalife. Maybe you are doing Herbalife sitting in here. Well, let me tell you, whether you're doing Herbalife, USANA, Amway, whatever company, understand we have a track record of 40 years. We are one of the few companies that has created the highest number of millionaires around the world. Okay? So I'm going to India and I'm looking for BRs. I'm looking for people who want to do the business. You understand? Everything is about positioning. So as a BR, you're going to get marketing bonus L1, you're going to get developing bonus on L2, and you're going to get a leading bonus. All right? So let me explain to you next. Hey, by the way, namaste to the Indians. If you're excited, please type something, okay? Type 1, excited. Type 2, super excited. Type 3, you can't sleep, man, okay? I am going after the entire India, okay? So as a direct seller, you're going to get only L1 up to 25%. You'll never make millions. You make peanuts, but it's okay. Maybe there's some Indians that just want to make L1. If you become an affiliate, you get paid up to 25% on your L1. You get L2, 10%. All right? And of course, if you are a BR plus, that means you get L1 up to 25%, L2 up to 25%, and your entire group 5%. Okay? So a BR allows you basically to build the business. Okay? Now, so this is takes a little bit understanding. So if you don't understand it, don't worry. This is not important. Okay? We are in a pre-marketing stage. I'm not here to get you to understand everything. You don't need to understand the detail. Somebody asked me what product. Product comes later. Right now, whoever position, you will conquer the market. And how you do that is you got to start talking to people. You see, when November 1st comes, we open in India. You don't want to stand there. Oh, I'm so excited. But you have no one. You want to be the person that's got 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people under you. And you will make 5, 10, 15, 20,000 in your commission. Okay? How do I know that? Because Nu Skin, every single market we open, it happens. Okay? So just very quickly, I run through this. Your L1 will determine your L2. Okay? If you don't understand this, go talk to the person who invited you. They can explain to you in the detail. Understand L1 determines your L2. So if your L1 is 25,000 to 49,000 rupees, you get 15% on your L2. If your L1 has 100,000, you get 25% on your L2. Okay? Now, this is very important. If you're going to India, right when there is no one, you understand, no one in India is a member. 1.4 billion people, no one is a member. They're going to join. The question is, do they join you or do they join someone else? But there is no point in just having everyone join and do nothing. So you follow and understand what I'm trying to tell you. When we go to India, people start, they join as a direct seller. It's free, everything. They don't need to do anything. But I'm not after direct seller. Once you join direct seller, the goal is to become a BR. And why you must be a BR? Because if you don't make money, you're not going to be here. BR is where you start to make money. Do you understand? Okay? I'm not going to India. I'm going to fly to India, and I'm not going there to go sell a product. I'm not going to fly to India to go sign some person to use a product. I'm going there to find someone like me. Someone like me. And there are many, many people in India like me, better than me. And I'm going after those people. So when you come in, if you're sitting here and you're from India, your goal is BR, okay? Not direct seller, not affiliate. Somebody asked me the other day, John, affiliate. I say, you want to be an affiliate? Why don't you hang up and you go and do whatever you want to do? And 5 years later, you can come back and join me, okay? Affiliate, you ain't gonna make money. You make some little money, okay? Peanuts, okay? You go do something else. Then you come back later, or you go join someone else. I want BR. Because the moment they come in, they become a BR, they make the money, people will join you. All right? Okay. And of course, this is a bit tricky. Okay. So if you're new, you're going to look at this and you're going to go, oh my God, what is this? All right. But I want to run through this very quickly for those that already been in the business. All right. Gold, lapis, ruby, emerald, diamond. You get paid 5%, sixth generation. You must have two things. If you want to get paid 5% on your L1, on your generation one, you must have group sales, 75,000 rupee. In India, everything is paid percentage on the rupee. Okay, there are no point system. There are no nothing. So 75,000, if you get 5% of that, you take 5% of 75,000. That's your commission. Okay, to be a lapis, 5%, 2 generation, you must have your group sale 75,000. Okay, ruby, to get 5%, 3 generation, you must have 150,000 rupee. I'm talking about Indians, okay? I'm not talking about you international, okay? This is the India compensation plan. To be a ruby, your group sales, if I'm an Indian, I must have 150,000 rupee, 1.5 lakh, okay? Then I have 3 frontline BRs. And one of that must have 1.5 lakh, and I get 5% 3 generation. If I want to get 5% 4 generation, I must have 1.5 lakh. 1.5 lakh is 150,000 rupees. Okay. And out of that 4 lines, I must have one that is doing 3 lakh, which is 300,000. Okay. To get paid 5%, 5 generation diamond, I must have 2 lakh. Indian, must have 2 lakh, 200,000 rupee. And I must have out of 5 lines, 2 lines. One is 3 lakh. The other one is 6 lakh. Okay, which is 300,000, 600,000. To all the Indians out there, if I'm saying something wrong, please comment. All right. By the way, how do you say 1 million? Is there like a word for 1 million? Like 1 lakh? Okay. And of course, 5%, 6th generation, you got to have your own 2 lakh. And 3 lines, 3 lakh, 6 lakh, and 9 lakh. There you go. 10 lakh. Oh, I love it. We're going to have group sales of 100 lakh. All right. 100 lakh, that's 10 million. Okay. Well, that's very little. Okay. 10 million US dollars is a lot. All right. India pre-launch November 1st. Okay. November 1st. All your friends, the people you know, Maybe they don't know New Skin right now. I guarantee you, man, when November 1st come, they're going to start chit-chatting about India. Okay? And there are going to be a lot of people. And 6 months later, you're going to start to see some success. A year, 2 years later, you're going to see people who achieve $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 in commission. Today, China is still the only country that has produced the highest number of millionaires. Let me repeat that. China is still the only country that has produced the highest number of millionaires. You know who's going to beat that? You, India. All right? So, what's in it for you? Hey, man, you can never get this moment again. Today, 60 days, we will open. Tomorrow, 59. The next day, 58. It will never stop. This is one time. Okay? So how do you get started? Well, first of all, you got to sign up, be a BR, be a team elite. If you want to make that, go ask the person that sponsor you. And you plan and you ask the right question. Okay? If you go, oh, how do I become a direct seller? Yeah, man, just breathe and you're a direct seller. I'm looking for an Indian that is asking the right question. How and what do I need to do to become a team elite? Okay, you understand? A team elite in India is going to make millions. All right. And so you got to sign up, use the product, build an army, use the system. Okay. Indian document requirement. You need an Aadhaar card, a PAN card, FSSAI card. So you can press on those links and you can already get in. Okay. International requirement. Global growth pool, you need a sponsor, an OCI, and that entire OCI group must have more than 5 lakh. Okay? OCI requirement must be BR before November. Okay? And you must have those 4 cards by or before November 14. Aadhaar card, PAN card, FSSAI. Okay? Now, this is the time to position. Okay? Do you know this company? This company is called Herbalife. Okay, thanks to T-Route for this slide. They started in 1999. But you got to understand, in 1999, India was not where it is today. The people were not where it is today. Technology was not where it is today. It took Herbalife about 25 years to break $880 million. It's going to take us less than 5-7 years to break $500 million. Do you understand? New Skin in India is 0. When we go 500 million, do you start when it is 500 million? Or do you ride this growth? And out of that 500 million, maybe 100 million is in your team. Remember, every time an Indian buys a product, somebody gets paid. We call ourselves BG. We created this ecosystem. You see, before I go to India, I will already be Zooming with many Indians all around the entire India. Okay? This is powerful. It is fast. Whoever you join, you must ask yourself the most important question. Can their team help me build the business? Okay? We have so many things. I'm going to show you something in a minute. But right now, we are already updating our BG line OA. Okay? For those that are a member, you're going to have India updates. There'll be India updates right in there. So if you go to line, you can scan the QR code. You can be right into our BG Global. You'll have all the information about India. Okay? And that's how we're going to communicate with thousands of Indians in India. Okay. And of course, make a note. Okay. Conquer training in Bangkok, October 18. We are having Indians fly in from India into Bangkok on October 18. It will be a whole 1 day event. Okay. This event will be the entire 1 day. We're going to train you on the strategy on what you need to do. Right now is about having people. On October 18, we're going to tell you the strategy, what you need to do. So if you have an Indian, I don't care wherever they are, whatever city, get them in to Bangkok on October 18. I will announce all the details later, but please make a note. For I encourage you to come in on a Friday, October 17. You can see the new skin office. You can see everything. October 18, we're going to train you on the strategy, the product that is launching, everything. And then you can fly back that night or you can fly back the next day. October 18. Whoever has the biggest army, you will have generals to build that. Okay. Sitting here with messages coming in, man. Oh, man, this is crazy. Okay. This is crazy. Okay. Somebody's asking me, I want to be team elite. I say, you get your team elite, you're going to make millions. I am not kidding. All right. Last but not least, here's to prove it to you. New Skin has 4 money pins, okay? $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, $20 million. We have created more than 2,000 millionaires around the world. And here's the best thing, okay? We have people who's been $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, $20 million from BG. So some people say, oh, they sell you all the big success. But no one has achieved anything. We have people who's achieved $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, $20 million. And you know the best thing? India is the biggest market, and it will create the highest numbers of millionaires. So I am all in. I am more than all in. I will unleash everything. And I will make sure we conquer India market. With that said, conquer training, October 18. And with that said, thank you to all of you. Thank you to everybody. Namaste. Good morning, millionaires. Thank you.